Man, this is a tough one. This is a tough one to do. I hadn't seen the trailer, but my friend wanted to see it, and he hadn't seen the trailer. So we're going in this blinded, which I know you're like, you always watch trailers, Buttered. Why have you not watched this one? I don't know, it just popped up. Well, and it said comedy. So, and I like comedies. So, my bad for not searching it up. Because if I knew what it was, maybe I wouldn't have gone to it. My friend wouldn't have gone to it. Man, this is a tough one to digestion. But I'm not going to put a character on screen for this. No. I'm not going to put a character on screen for this. I'm going to spoil this for the people. So you don't go and watch it. That's right. Before I'm even doing the review, I'm telling you to not go and watch it. Because tonight, on 2024, it has been declared one of the worst movies of the decade. And that is not exaggerating to the finest. This makes a new Expendables with Megan Fox in better. Yeah, it does. Them directors and everything should be fucking ashamed of themselves for what they're trying to naive are doing. The actors. I'm so ashamed of the actor who played Detective Pikachu with Ryan Reynolds. One of the biggest movies of all time. You going down this route? And don't come at me and defend these people thinking you're husbands and wives. They've seen the script. They had to sign a contract to do this movie. They knew what they were doing. They saw the script. They saw what it is. They saw what it is before they went to this movie. Every actor does this. You gotta remember that. That's why criticism comes into play. And boy, I ain't gonna criticize this. I'm going to shit on this. I'm gonna take a big dump on this. Shame on you. This guy right here, terrific in Detective Pikachu. Pokemon. The others, he was average. But he was still better than this. On this night, I thought movies wouldn't get worse. Hell, I've just done The Strays. That makes it 10 out of 10. Any bad movie. These are the other actors, what's in it. I'll talk about Lizzie in a sec as well. They should be fucking ashamed of themselves. Signing that contract, doing this movie. We've worked hard to try and be civilized in this world. It's took years, and there's still dickheads out there and shit like that. Here's some stats for you. I don't even know how you give this a fucking rating. 52? 30? Come on, Rotten, you can do better than that. 2.6? How about nothing 0.6? How about that? And there's people defend this movie. Because my friend's seen it on social media too. Are you out of your fucking delusional mind? I'm gonna go through this review. It is. There's some more. 1.7 million. I'm gonna go through this movie, guys. And trust me, it's not gonna be a comfortable one. But I appreciate the support on this channel, what you do and everything like that. So if you like what you see, you know what to do with the channel and everything like that. I really appreciate the support on the videos. So let's get to it, shall we? So there's some more stats. Where do I start with this? So the guy, Justice Webb, I don't know, how about Pikachu, Detective Pikachu? Let's just call him that, because we have to have a lightheaded for this. He acts as this confused guy. He acts as this confused guy who's trying to study things. I'm trying to to explain the story because you wonder why I'm so angry with this. This got so much hate when I saw the trailer Backlash. I went, fuck me. The comments as well. The comments were savage. I'm glad there was some civilization. Holy shit. So, back to what I was saying. So the magical society of stupid people. How about we just call it that? Not because they're coloured though, because they are stupid people making this stupid movie. And all this is, and I'm telling you right now, from the bottom of my heart, if you take the racism out, you've got a rom-com. I am not bullshitting you on that. If you take the racist shit out of this movie, you get a rom-com. So, a little bit of a rant there. So let me explain more about the movie. So as you see, the two there, they try to make things by saving the damn world. Now, the world making a better place. That's a comedy. I wasn't laughing. I wasn't laughing. So, I don't even know how to explain this. So Pikachu Smith, let's just call him that, finds this society and the magical, Hogwarts, Harry Potter stuff. You see all that? It's great. That's a great part because it shows you all the magical stuff. I'm like, oh, this is gonna be a different movie. This looks awesome. And my friend paused and just said, I have a bad feeling about this. So after all this magic and all this he sees this magic, so he wants to become, where it is. So how do you get there? Don't mind me asking. How do you actually get there? Well, he takes them to different locations. The guy, I'm not even going to mention names on here. You've seen the actors. You've probably seen the movie itself. He takes different places, and there's a shark on the board. This is the first sign. What do you see there? And he was about to say white shark. Because it is a fucking white shark. No, white uncomfortable people. I'm like, what? Whose dumbass wrote that shit? And this is in the trailer. There's a copper, white copper, and these two fuckers are looking at him like, if you look at the copper like that, coppers get suspicious. Coppers get suspicious, they'll come to you and it is, they do. And I'm like, oh shit, things about to go down. Shit. No. It just shows him staring at him. I'm like, what is he staring at for? And there's a fucking meter called White Tears. And I thought, oh, is it white people crying and trying to make them better? You know, no. It's all say how angry they are. So they try to make them feel better. What? What? For fucking years. We've tried to be civil because of what happened years ago, which the history down the line. And there's still racist people in this world. Unfortunately, there is. And I disapprove on that bullshit. I don't care if you're white, black, blue, green, purple, even the fucking yellow bird knocking at my door saying, do you want a Pepsi? I don't give a fuck. I don't care if you have octopus arms. If you're a decent person, and if you're a decent guy, woman, they, them, it, whatever you call yourself, if you're a decent person, you can talk to me. You can talk to me. This movie showed example of trying to put some narrative out there. I don't even know how this movie got to cinemas. They had to go through this. You have to think. You have to think for a second that they sat in this boardroom. What movie should we make? I know, we'll make something about American African people or something they probably said, and, you know, try to make white people comfortable. Are you fucking serious? Yeah, we have white people try to be, you know, on the same side, and it just comes off as cringy as fuck. It does. But we in this world in 2024, and I believe that everything should be equal. White people are dicks. Everybody's dicks in a certain fucking category. That's why I say, if you're a decent person and you're doing good, average things in life, you're a decent person to talk to. Hang out with. Hell, my friend was keep apologizing all the time with this movie. I says, what are you apologizing for? It's not about that. It's about these dicks. So I'll get to it more about the movie, should I? Because I'm ranting between hand. I'm sorry. You'll probably say, well, your emotions and stuff, you know. Listen, all the other reviewers I've seen haven't even roasted or burnt this shit to the ground. They computed AI. I just tried to talk about what the movie said. And I'm not going to share on this because they're scared of me in case people's going to be offended. Oh, I'm sorry. Offended? We've took years of our life to try and be civil. Because we're not all the fucking same. If you're male, female, black, white, blue, whatever, they're not all the same. They're not all the same when it comes to violence, danger, and dickheads. And beyond, see you next Tuesdays, like these people who made this fucking movie. That's what the world is. That's what's exciting about the world. Meeting new people, fresh people. Movies like this, you're going to get not just critics, but you're going to get outside people looking in, taking a steaming dump and saying, sleep with one eye open. I'm not even talking about the white section. Here. Twist my words around. I fucking dare you. I'll fucking dare you if you twist my fucking words around what I've said. I fucking dare you. That's right. Because all you come out is just nothing but a knock. N-A-C. Knock. To the finest. Like these. They knew what they were doing when they made this movie. They knew what they were doing. So let me just get more into it because I feel like this might be just a whole new rant video. So after all this, he goes to work, and this is when the rom-com starts. It's a love triangle. That's all it is. A fucking love triangle between a white person, a white Asian, and Tiny Dick there. Tiny Dopey Dick. I don't know what it means. Yeah, his lines are stupid in this too. You would think he would learn from Ryan Reynolds, who played Pikachu. I guess he didn't. Guess he didn't. So, comes all about. And the guy in the suit, what you see, is saying is, hold up, you have to focus on the white guy. This is some of the script, what was said in the movie. I'm going to repeat it. Don't worry, I won't be racist. Because, I'm white myself. Okay? I'm white myself. And I'm just clarifying that just for the sake. Because I do have friends that are a different coloured skin that I don't give a fuck if they're coloured skin. Because they're decent fucking people. My friend was just keep saying sorry all the fucking time like he was going to offend us. And I'm like, dude, we've been friends for years. It's fine. It's to see you next Tuesday. These people. I don't know how this made it to the cinema. So, Cock-a-doodle-doo over there falls in love with Lizzie. An Asian white. I know what you did there. Yeah. And he says you have to focus on the guy, to make it so he's not uncomfortable around you. So he has to make a decision. So he slightly goes on dating scenario with Lizzie. I'm going to say Lizzie. I'm going to call fucking Lizzie this shit. I forgot the names. I'm not frustrated. Behind his back, on this love triangle, I can't even describe the fucking ending because I can't even remember. it's absolutely mindless to say the least. So, if you remove all the racism out of this movie, you get a rom-com with a love triangle. Like I said, I don't know if I said, with a white guy, white Asian, and cock-a-doodle-doo over here. I'm going to call him that because he's stupid to get this part. They said, don't judge it by the trailer. I said I should have seen the trailer first, then I would have known. When I saw the trailer after, because I had to see the trailer after the movie, half of the shit was in the movie. But if you remove all the racism, because everything's fine for 35 minutes. You see a bit of racism there and that, but you see that in movies already. I disagree with it. I shiver, because like I said, I don't like that shit. The racism is, fucking awful to me. That's how I describe it. Get out my fucking face. But this, I'm trying to take a breather between them because I've just ranted on. If this piles racism on after 35 minutes, I'm not bullshitting you, and you don't even see what the real story is. If you take it all away, what was the point of the magic? The magic looks awful. It does. It looked okay at first, then after, nah. You make fucking, the D word and it ends with a Y. I'm not going to say the name. Better cartoons in 2023. This movie made a lot of crap movies better. So, it comes to a part, like I said, I don't know how many times I've fucking repeated myself here, that it's come to a part that he falls in love with the girl, Lizzie, and, I think I call her Lizzie. I don't fucking know anymore with the names, okay? Not joking on this. They tell him on a bad CGI fucking stopwatch to say it's focus on the white guy because he's uncomfortable. You can't be with her. You fucking serious? You can fucking date who you fucking want. As long as they're over the age, just say over 21, and we know what, I'll say 30 now, at least, and they're decent people. So, he backs away at first to try to focus on the guy, realizing the guy is the guy is just a dickhead, like what normal people are. Hey, I know a cast and crew. I've just fucking showed them. So he decides to sneakily go on these small dates with Lizzie without them not knowing. This is fucking mindless. The script and everything was so bad. I thought Expendables was worse. When the Megan Fox and Jason Statham scene was fucking in, I was like, shit, don't let me choke on my fucking popcorn. This was horrendous. Even if you took the racism out, this was still a bad movie. It was still a bad movie. There's pure dickheads in this world, which we already have, that does racism, that judges who you're with. Hey, that's online, right? And internet personality shit. That's why I don't bother with fucking relationships now. I don't want to be with an internet persona, but I wouldn't care if you're black, white, blue, or octopus. Fucking, I don't know. Alice in Wonderland's fucking mother and grandmother, whatever. I don't care. If you're a decent person, that's what fucking counts. A mature, decent person. This movie proved everything. This movie proved everything to be what it is. 110% stupid to the core. In 2024, we still have this same fucking problem. We go out in the real world. See, I'm not gonna be a person doing this review and scared. I'm not scared to say what to say. If you have an internet personality, go with them personas. And people say, hey, don't get mad, bro, it's just a movie. I'm mad because we still have stupid like this in 2024. We don't need this shit. This shit is garbage. This shit is garbage to the finest. And no, not because there's black people in the fucking movie. Hell, I just watched Strays, and I thought that was great. So don't twist my words. Not because they black, because they stupid. See you next year. I can't get my words right now because I'm getting wound up. See you next Tuesday, people. That's why. What do I give this rating? Hell, even if you take all the racism out, like so, it's a bad movie. It is. But the racism seemed forced. It was forced, like they were forcing and shoving it. And it makes it more, doesn't make it more better, it makes it more worse. It does. So what do I rate this movie? How about -6 billion out of 10? Not exaggerating. If you remove the racism, the rom-com shit was fucking horrendous. But putting the racism in makes it worse. This movie shouldn't have made it to cinemas. I shouldn't have seen it. I ended up seeing it. I'm not proud of seeing it. But boy, I'm proud of this rant and what I'm saying. And it makes me realize something. Makes me realize something as well. My mom taught me right when it comes to different kinds of people in this world of coloured or whatever the case is. Mom, I'm proud of what I am. I am proud of who I am. I'm not fucking ashamed because now I've seen what the world could be like with this movie. With this movie. On this night and everything, this is the worst movie of the century. You have to top this shit off and say, give me a beer. I'll be ready and wait for that fucking movie to drop. I'll be waiting. Don't you worry. Don't you worry about that. Because I'll be there. Gonna do that with you. You know it. As well. Go with them personas. Have the internet personality life. See how it gets you. Because that's where everybody wants to be. I don't. I just want to be myself. Make creations of characters. And do movie reviews. And play video games in my time. That's me. That's me. And do my personal stuff outside of the screen. That's me. These fuckers signed a contract. They saw the script and they had to sign. There's no defending them. Why do people defend them? Why is people defending this movie? The people that don't is probably about 95%. Ridiculous. So it comes to all, you know what a rom-com, love triangle is, how they go. So you put the two dots together. Ridiculous. I think if they just shoved all the racism out the way and just called it that, and have some magic in that, you'd be fine. You would have been fine, and it would have been better than the Expendables. It would have been better. If you made it this far in the video, I know my emotions and everything has been intact, but can you blame me? See, I said to you, I don't like stupid people and I don't like stupid shit like this. But I know how to collect all your brain cells back up and put them into your heads of humanity. Because I have a clip that was years old. I'm going to show this clip. And after this, I'm not going to speak this movie ever again. I'm not. But there's a clip. And I guarantee you, when you watch this clip, you will have your brain cells redeemed. So thank you so much for supporting this channel and all the videos I put out and everything like that. I'm proud of doing that. I'm proud of what I've said. And I'll stick to my guns with those. As well as this video. I know it's hard for a world we live in, but we have to keep our brain cells intact, because if we don't, you'll get shit like this. So, goodbye, and watch the clip.
I don't want a Black History Month. Black history is American history.
How are we going to get rid of racism until...
Stop talking about it. I'm going to stop calling you a white man.
Yeah.
And I'm going to ask you to stop calling me a black man. I know you as Mike Wallace. You know me as Morgan Freeman.